Hi everyone, and welcome to Breaking Pad. Locks. Today we're going to be talking about a certain breed of lock, one that maybe they spent a really long time designing the keyway, designing the lock body, designing the pins so that they're difficult to pick open. Stuff like this master lock. It's designed to be used on a trailer hitch. Pretty solid made. Doesn't seem like I can just snap this off. Takes me a little bit of time to pick open, but they seem to have forgot one minor detail, and that's let's take something metal like this, flat, no real pick on this. This is actually a broken lock pick. Just stick it on in. That doesn't look good. So, why does this happen and how does this happen? That's what we're going to be looking at today. And we're also going to be looking at how you can do this yourself because, let's be honest, it's a pretty fun demo to just pop open a lock like this, and it might not be as difficult or as rewarding as single pin picking a lock. It's pretty fun. It's a great way to introduce your friends or family into like the hobby that you've been spending your time doing. So that's kind of why I love this lock so much, because it's a fun example of what happens when people don't properly test their locks, and it's pretty fun. I enjoy it. So we're going to be looking at that today, and let's get started. So for this demo, we're going to need our classic little master lock for a trailer hitch, which I picked up at my local Home Depot for a few bucks, and pretty much anything metal and solid and straight. It doesn't even need to be that perfect. This is just a broken lockpick, as I said before. You could probably use a little bit of like an aluminum can that you cut down to size. You could use a sturdy bobby pin, but for the sake of this example, we'll just be using this because if you've been lockpicking for long enough, you're bound to have some broken picks, especially from the beginning when you just put on too much tension on the pins and you're just pressing like crazy. So you'll have a few of these, don't worry. But all we have to do is stick it in to the lock, and then we're going to kind of push it back as far as we can, and we're just going to press down on the locking lug, which is basically this metal spring-loaded lug that is pressing up on the inside here and is supposed to like latch into this little slot. So that's what prevents the lock from popping open. But if we pull it down manually, this just pops open because there's nothing holding it in place. And when you pick open the lock, or rather, if we're just using the key, for example, when you put in the key, you're turning this keyway, which pushes down the locking lug, which allows you to freely move this. But a big flaw in this is the locking lug is not actually protected. So many locks, they'll put like some sort of metal wafer back there so you can't just directly manipulate it, but they forgot to do this, or they were too cheap to do it on this one. And they hope that no one notices, because not many people know this. But if you ever saw one of these locks in the wild, just know anybody, and literally anybody, you see how easy this is, could pop it open in a matter of seconds. So buyer beware, never use one export. Any other reason? Kind of a stupid lock. I would not trust this to protect anything of mine, because anyone who's seen a lock picking YouTube video online, done, can get this open. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you all have a great day, and I hope you'll join me for the next video soon. Bye.